Tea. A beautiful thing. I have been kind of gone. I have not seen you guys in so long, and mostly because it's been a crazy past couple weeks, but I also got sick. I am on the mend. I'm almost better. Today has been the best day, and it's been a great day. It's so sunny out, and just been chilling, working on some commissions for you guys. So today I thought I would talk about this past October, which was my first Inktober, and how it went, the things I learned, the things I would do again. Oh yeah, you probably haven't noticed, but I changed my hair. The last couple videos I had long, curly, dark hair, and I just decided to go blonde. I felt like a change, and I've always kind of wanted to try it out, so I just went for it. So the very end of my last video, I was explaining how I didn't have ink and I needed to find a spot to buy some, but actually we went to Seattle for a little trip with family, and they had a giant art warehouse that I got to go into. And that was a pretty cool experience. They had all different types of watercolor paints and inks and every type of paintbrush you could imagine. So a little clip of this coming up. I didn't finish Inktober. I was only going to do half the month, so every second day, but life got busy. But it's okay, because I actually learned a lot from the little bit that I did. So if I decide to do Inktober next year, and I want a reminder of the things that I learned and that I wouldn't do, so if you're watching this, future me, I learned that I shouldn't pre-plan my prompts. Just go with the flow, do what feels right in the moment. I spent a bit of time before October just planning out what kind of illustrations I wanted to do for each prompt. But then when I got to the day, it actually made the process a whole lot slower because it wasn't what I was feeling that day. Something else that I noticed, as I was brainstorming for each prompt, I realized something, and that was the art that I love and that I really connect to always tells a story, and either one that I immediately relate to, or I haven't experienced yet, but I get excited about or feel compassion for, kind of trying to think of how I would be in that situation. So I began thinking of most of the art that I have posted, and that wasn't usually the case. There was always good colors and overall good technique, but there wasn't a story. So in my head, when I looked at my finished painting, I would think, wow, this is really good. I think people are gonna like this. But what I failed to remember is that people don't tend to care if they don't feel anything, if they don't have a connection. And that's something that I'm trying to strive towards as an artist, is really getting that emotional connection to my art. And so that being said, with most of my prompts that I did for Inktober, I tried to pick moments that happen in everyday life, but give you a feeling. It was very hard to do, but that's something I'm going to try to include in my upcoming art, is more of a connection and a story. To elaborate on having a connection, something I really want to work on the next time I do Inktober is to plan out a set theme for all my Inktober art. To have like a flow and to be appealing to the eye, so that if people come and look at all of my Inktober drawings, there is just a visual appealing perspective, if you know what I mean. But that's about it. I did find that I really learned how to quickly catch on to body proportions of what I was trying to capture. But what really helped actually was if I couldn't think of what, say, crossed legs would look like, or a hand holding something, I would just take a picture of it, or I'd ask my husband to take a picture of it, of holding a pencil, or I would sit cross-legged and he would take a picture. And that saved so much time. Instead of looking for the right pose on Pinterest or Google or something, right what I was thinking, I could just take a picture and go from there. And yeah, that helped a lot. But anyways, for the rest of the day, I'm going to keep resting and recuperating from this nasty cold. And I'm going to go put him outside for a little run because I think he needs to go to the bathroom. Well, until next time, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again?